feel like international law have a lot of progress, and in general it's becoming more and more popular field for people to explore.
Basically, law is also play as a role to get back to help us to seize the justice in our life.
Another thing is to find the warmth or the considerations behind the law.
Welcome back to the Power of Youth Plus. This is Merna. We often think of law as something distant, something only in books, but in reality, it shapes how we live every single day. So today, we've come to China's University for Political Science and Law to ask one question: how does law quietly power our everyday lives? China University of Political Science and Law is a leading institution renowned for its excellence in law and political science. Founded in 1952, it is dedicated to cultivating globally minded legal professionals through extensive international academic collaboration. Welcome back to the Power of Youth Plus. This is Merna. How exciting for us to be at a University of Law here at the Political Science and Law University. We are joined by three lovely students. Guys, please say hello to the audience.
Hi, my name is Chen Xiaotong, and I'm from China, studying in the School of International Law, now also majoring in international law.
Hi everyone, my name is Camila. I'm from Uzbekistan. Right now I'm a second-year student in CUPL majoring in law.
Hi everyone, my name is Bao Fang. I'm currently a master candidate in CUPL. Major is international law. Nice to see you.
All right, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, three students who are studying law right now. Can you tell us a bit more? You two are bachelor students. And why did you choose to come and study in China, specifically law?
Because China right now is developing really fast. It's becoming one of the leading countries in the world. And we also started to have a lot of Chinese arriving to our country, and we started to have a lot of cooperation with the country. So I saw that studying in China is a great opportunity for me.
And we also have a lovely guest over here. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
Oh, okay. So first about the reason why I choose law. Because I think for students of liberal arts, majoring in law is a common choice. Then when I choose a CUPL and why I choose international law, because I think CUPL is a top university specialized in law, and there are many law teachers who you can choose from all of them. And also for the reason why I choose international law is that when I get some basic knowledge of international law after the college entrance examination, I think the international law is quite different and with more diversity and the opportunities to get in touch with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and that made me choose international law as my major.
It sounds like a very exciting story. And what was the interest in law? Did you have it before coming, or was it just because when you applied here, it came out law?
It started in the last year of my high school, actually. Until then, I had no idea where I want to go, what I want to do. But since our teacher the last year changed, the way he would teach us made me really interested in law, and I thought it's a great major for me. And also the issue of women's rights in my country is quite popular. It's a hot topic. So I also want to explore that more. So I decided to choose law as my future career.
That's fabulous. And also, can you tell us a bit more about what you're wearing today? Because it looks very traditional, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's like one of the traditional. The ornaments are the traditional ornaments of my country. So I bought it maybe like a year ago, because I wanted to share some of my culture here in China.
All right, well, Camila mentioned that traditional clothing in their country is now giving a modern twist. From a Chinese young person's perspective, do you see that very common in China as well?
Yeah, I think it's also quite common in China, which is called Hanfu in Chinese. I think a lot of foreigners nowadays also like to wear Hanfu.
Yes, they do.
When they come to China and have an experience.
We focused at the beginning on fashion by saying that people protect the fashion by giving, new touches, new designs on it to keep something that was traditional once alive. And I think that is also the task of law students in protecting the legal system of a country, making sure it's advanced without losing the touch of its original strategy or design. So speaking of law today, well, in terms of law students, we always say maybe the way of thinking becomes different after you enter, the legal mind. Tell us, what are some aspects in everyday life that normal people might just ignore or not even know that law is involved in it?
Basically, law is also play as a role to get back to help us to seize the justice in our life. you can apply law in many different aspects of your life. So just find a way, the most suitable way for you to use it as a useful tool.
You feel like you also have a duty because you study the system that you need to actually speak up when you see something.
Yes, that's basically how laws work. We cannot forever silent. We have the right to speak our own opinion. That's called freedom of speech.
One thing in common life that people tend to ignore is about the standard form contract, which I have done some research about. And the standard form contract is written unilaterally maybe by the platform or the businessman. And it may contain some clauses of the limitation of liability and also some dispute resolution clauses that are not favorable to the consumers. These kind of contracts, and also including the automatic renewal clauses that people tend to ignore. And it's too late when they find that they put too much reliance on those clauses.
Excellent point. You're basically saying when we try to, subscribe for something on specific platforms, or they just naturally get renewed, or you must click the approval button and accept button, actually all hidden behind it are legal clauses that we actually cannot reject, right? How do you feel like the legal system is advancing in recent years?
I think it's updated due to the needs from the practical angle. Because as the digital technologies changes and also the environment and people's lifestyles changes, the legal systems have also to adapt it to the normal to the practice, because actually law is finally used in our daily lives. So I think this kind of advance is quite needed.
I feel like international law have a lot of progress, and in general it's becoming more and more popular field for people to explore. And it's changing in a way that environmental law, it's a quite young field that I feel like it's becoming more unified, because usually the law is quite, like for international law, they don't have some separate, how do you call it, like code, statute, yeah. So I think in China recently I heard that they started to have some new codes just for international environmental law. Yeah. So I think it's developing really fast.
When it comes to international law, it'll be affecting lots of different countries. Now, from a young person from China in the legal system, how do you think the world can uphold international law or try to respect it in a sense?
At one time, that we should just stick to the original framework of the international law, international order, and at the same time, we need to adapt to the new changes, but on the basis of international law, rather than some political issues or considerations.
The changes are already happening. The first things first, maybe the education system, like right now it's more focusing on women too, like they are giving more opportunities, they might give some scholarship. We even started having, like last maybe 5 years, we started having that program that you can apply for masters. I mean, if you're a woman, you can apply for masters, and if you have like IELTS score above like 6, maybe 7, you have a chance to study for free. So that's one of the ways my country is trying to support women and give them equal rights.
As if you were to be put in a position to be a lawyer where someone had an issue where he couldn't solve, would you advise him to put it online to gain more, pressure from
reaction? Yeah,
or
reaction.
Would you tell him like, no, we can try different methods?
I will play a role as a psychiatrist.
Oh.
The psychiatrist to give them advices. Because at that age we are growing, yes, and our mind is trying to seeing the world, what is happening right now. So they still don't have any awareness of this world. So basically they are still developing. And as a psychiatrist, I will suggest what they should do at their age in order to develop in the most normal way as they could, and to try to seek maybe a talent within their body, like the talent, okay?
Firstly, I may advise them to maybe try some methods other than mediation, like seek the help of government. Like in China, there is a hotline for consumer protection that is 12315. And I think it's very efficient that once you make a call or make a complaint, and the official will come to contact with you and solve the problem. I think that's an efficient way. And if they are really in need of some help, like some legal advice, or maybe not have money to pay for a lawyer, they may try to post it online. I think there may be a lot of people that may see it and come to help them. I think that's a good choice.
Well, I partially agree with both of your opinions because both of the solutions are really good. I feel like going online or not, it depends on the situation itself, because sometimes maybe it's something a little too private and they don't want to share it. So I think first of all, you need to rely on that. Maybe in terms of underage or like the young person, I also would agree that maybe you should be a counselor to them rather than like the law. You should be friendly, try to advise them to do the right decision, but I feel like it's important not to be too friendly because otherwise they won't respect you in some sort of way. And so in general, it's just important to be like both friendly and strict. Yeah.
Well, we've heard opinions from, different aspects of young people, also from different countries, but there is one issue that is tackling the entire globe right now, no matter where you come from, which is the online comment section. Oh my God.
A lot of that.
We're talking about the online comment section. It has become, a free land for anyone to say whatever they want, whenever they want, with no control. We often say that platforms need to enhance their, security or their guidelines, but I often say that the guidelines are there, but I think it just depends on who wants to say what and if what you said has been reported. Now, if you said something really horrific but no one reported it, I think the system will still allow it to be there. So speaking of Vietnam, for example, or just like from your own personal point of view, how is the generation of, digital world tackling the legal system of controlling what people say online?
So basically in Vietnam, we have developed we call the cybersecurity law. Everything you post, everything you comment, everything you share online, we are on our government they know everything about it. So every action you trying to commit online, our government will know and assess that action, whether it's criminal or non-criminal.
How is the system of online protection?
Well, I feel like the protection, I don't know in terms of protection, but people more or less have complete freedom to say whatever they want online, which is in some sort of way it's good. But from the other side, if you look at it, sometimes people feel unprotected because of that, because anyone can offend someone online or threat. If it's a real threat, of course, then the law works. You can file that up and then it becomes a case. But if it's just an offense, maybe you can report in the app itself. So that way the person will be blocked.
I think it maybe have 3 layers for the protection. And the first layer is from the app, from the users, the internet users, also the app users. If they find some comments not good that may cause harm or mistrust between each other, they may file a complaint about this comment, and then the app runner will check this complaint. And if it is true, the app runner may disappear this comment. Yeah. And also the second layer is about the people who are running the apps. They may also monitor all the comments, and also if there are something not good, they may take some measures. And the final layer I think is from the government, that the police also monitor all the comments, and if they have some problems, they may also place some restrictions on your ability to make comments or use this app.
So I feel like as the platforms are becoming more open for everyone to share their opinion, I do think more control should be on the systems to protect at least the life and mental health of the people putting things online. Well, as to end this with a bigger question, which is you guys are the law students of 2026. Now, what would you think is the biggest difference or difficulty that you guys are facing in this generation compared to 20, 25 years ago as lawyers?
AI maybe.
AI,
artificial intelligence.
That's a hot topic. The good part of AI is that we don't need to do the monotonous work that we used to do, like looking through a lot of documents. We can just search it up online. And we don't have to translate, which also takes a lot of time. But the bad part is that some people started to seek for some legal advice from AI instead of going to an actual lawyer and asking, like, getting some consult.
I mean, I would not appreciate the AI in this society too much. Like, okay, like you can use AI as a tool, but it will never replace human, especially in emotional contact. So who want to actually deal with the real people? Robots cannot do that. So we are maybe future lawyers or future consultants are the only one who can able to talk with real people. Like, we are trying to make connections between people and people, not robots with people. So robots can help us in documents, but we are the one who interpret the documents to our clients. So I think it's not about the AI. It's the thing that we're most afraid of. I think the most thing we have to be afraid of is the people who don't have enough ability to do a good practitioner, to be a good practitioner. So lawyers, we have the ability to interpret it to the person, to a client.
I think it's about the uncertainty, the increasingly uncertainty the world is facing or we are facing. Yeah, not only from artificial intelligence, but also from the regional or conflicts that is really happening at the moment. So I think as a lawyer, the most important thing is to one hand stick to the law, and because just like a specific area in international law, the international order based on international law is still what we need. And also another thing is to find the warmth or the considerations behind the law, and to let more people know the law and help the law adapt to the practice to our current situation.
All right, so for the last question to our three guests over here, upon graduating, where do you see the future? What will you plan to do? Let us know.
I think after graduate in CUPL, they will candidly set forth for my career, for enhancing my academic background, and also developing my knowledge. So when I step out to become a practitioner, what I have learned for those years of my study career will bring a lot of benefit for me, and I will try as much as I can to apply all I've learned in academic areas to make a living and become a good lawyer.
I haven't decided about the specific career, but what is certain is that I may choose to also work in fields related to international law, because I whether as a lawyer or in a company or at an international organization, because as much as I learned about international law, I just felt about its charm and its diversity, so which made me determined to pursue my future career in that field.
What about Camille over here?
Well, I still have a long way to go because I'm just doing my bachelor's in second year. But for sure, after graduation, finishing my bachelor's, I want to go for master's and I would want to focus on international law too. I haven't choose exactly what field of it, but that's also my way to go.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. This is the Power of Youth Plus, and we'll see you next time.